listening to the Sportz Nutz.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Sportz Nutz. Man, we are just cruising right along. We hope you guys had an absolute fantastic weekend. It was a pretty good weekend for the most part here. We are episode 136. Ladies and gentlemen, who is this sitting next to me? And he's clean cut. Oh, my word, ladies and gentlemen. Matthew Thomas, the prodigal son, has returned. How are you doing?
Yes, guys, and again, man, I'm sorry for the hiatus, but I'm good now, man. I'm good, man. Reset the beard,
Wait. You gotta show. Come on, you gotta show it. Come on.
I'm not gonna show.
Cassie's watching. She wants to see.
I'm not gonna show all, but I'll show a little bit. I'll show a little
Ladies
bit.
and gentlemen, Matthew Thomas is bald.
See, guys. Other people at the chat, what Brandon fails to realize is sometimes black people have to reset their hairlines. I'm pretty sure Brandon wouldn't know about that, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next.
What is that supposed to mean? I wouldn't know that. What the
yours is like mine. It recedes every day.
Hey man, yeah.
But see, my excuse is I got 4 kids. They create
that is a valid reason. That is a valid reason. I give you that, man. I'll give you that.
How was your weekend, Matt? Man, how are you? I know you went up to Pennsylvania, man. How was your weekend?
Oh man, weekend was good, man. Vegas. That's what I'm gonna say. Vegas. Other than that, man, and the weekend was great. Weekend was great, man. I'm actually on vacation from work, so man, everything is great right now. A lot of sleep, a lot of catching up on sleep, a lot of catching up on things. So hey, man.
But see, Brian, you have a full head of hair. We don't. Oh, man. Pensman, it's good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the show, man. All right, my man's sitting below me. Ladies and gentlemen, he really doesn't need the full-on introduction, but we're going to give it to him anyway. Shane, what is going on, man? How was your weekend?
Oh, man, it was good. Just really relaxed. Enjoyed cooking a good meal and got out, did a couple things, but other than that, it's been raining up here. Still raining today, so it's not real good weather to get out and do anything around. Especially weather's cooled off, so you want to, but you can't.
Exactly. Look, just to give an example, the radar it's lighting up, getting lit up again with a Christmas tree. By the way, Matt, I did happen to just take a look at the Atlanta metro area, man. Y'all getting hammered.
It's pretty much storming. It's pretty much storming down there, man. It's just storming down there in Atlanta. So, hey, man, it is what it is. But we need it.
Absolutely. Hey, guys, we have a fantastic episode lined up. We might have a guest on. We might just he did see all the information, but he has not come on yet. But we'll give him time. We'll give him time. Honestly, there's a lot to talk about in this. Yeah, you're the guest today. Okay,
I'm the guest today.
Guys, if by opportunity we have a ton of stuff to talk about. All right. First off, has anybody seen what is going on with the Shohei Ohtani drama again? We will talk about that. One time is okay, but 2 is a crowd. There's something starting to develop there. We'll talk a little bit about what's going on with Shohei Ohtani. OBJ has been released. He is retiring, but he's not retiring. Maybe he is. I don't know. What day is it? We'll talk a little bit about that one because that just came down actually today. Then, guys, the Mountain West Conference and the MAC Nation. Yes, MAC Action Challenge has officially commenced. We'll talk a little bit about that. It's a really cool schedule actually lined up for us. I'm really excited. And we already know that Northern Illinois and Hawaii are going to become Mountain West Conference foes next season, but could Toledo join that list? We'll talk a little bit about that one. I'm really excited about that one. Mariano Rivera, God, man, I hate hearing this. The greatest save or the greatest closer of all time in Major League Baseball, unfortunately tore his Achilles tendon. This has been the last couple of years really have been the year of Achilles. We'll talk a little bit about that one. Guys, I don't know if you saw this, and if for those who are watching the stream, I highly implore you to look. Jacksonville Jaguars field goal kicker Cam Little Dude drilled a 70-yarder in preseason, and it looked like he could have made 80 yards. Is this the next Justin Tucker of the NFL? We'll talk a little bit about that one. And here's a good question for you guys. Who does the college football games best at night? I mean, Shane has a picture that he will show in a little bit. There are so many quality games that are done at night. I mean, obviously, we know one from more in particular is Penn State with the whiteout conditions. Absolutely amazing. So we'll talk a little bit about that one. Shane's got a sports story, and it's kind of a feel-good maybe. But Matt's going to also talk more about the fantasy football because we do have 2 slots left, guys. 2. And we really want – well, let's try 3. Because I know Marcus Mack just signed up, so he just told me he did. So let's try and get all of those. Yeah, Shane. Let's try.
You got all the time in the world now, bro.
I know you on vacation. Oh yes,
I'll do it now.
All right. So real quick, let you guys know before we get talking into the show. Yes, this has been an exciting moment for the Sportz Nutz. Just a quick reminder, Friday we will have Lance Meadows, the play-by-play caller of the New York Giants. He is going to grace us for 20 minutes. Cannot wait to have him on. I'm actually really excited to talk some football with him. Guys, this just came down today. I'm beyond excited. You may have seen the post we've created. And yes, it is true. The Sportz Nutz has the Mr. Invincible himself. Yes, the Philadelphia Eagles legendary, I guess you call him star, Vince Papale is joining the show on Tuesday, August 26th. He is going to talk to us about football and what it was life like back when he played. I had a great phone conversation with him today. Really interesting individual. He turns 80 in 6 months. Great guy. I'm looking forward to having this conversation. And then also, this is a tentative date. It is slated to possibly change. Sean Alexander, the former running back of the Seattle Seahawks, the one who graced Matt. What year was the cover he graced on Madden?
I want to say it was 2000. I could be wrong. I want to say it was 2000.
I think it might be like 06, 07.
Let us know in the chat room if you know when Sean Alexander, the former running back for the Seattle Seahawks, graced the Madden cover, but he is tentatively agreed to come to the show. 07. Okay, so it was 07.
07.
So it is Wednesday, September the 3rd is a possibility. He's coming. Fingers crossed it stays to light. Absolutely cannot wait.
That new man coming out in a few days.
Actually, man. All right, so our guy Brian Pettit's already been playing it.
Yeah. You had exclusive releases, early access. Last Thursday, and then this Thursday it drops for everybody else.
Yeah, I'm excited. Come on, it's Madden. Come on, it's the best. All right, so Matt, I'm gonna start with you on this one. This whole, I don't know. I know you've been traveling, so I don't know if you've gotten the opportunity to really read what I sent you. With Shohei Ohtani, he is actually. Here we are again. First time, remember, it was the $40 million mistake for gambling, stolen count, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's maybe, possibly, right? Well, no, he is now being sued. Him and his agent are being sued by basically a hotel company here, a hotel company in the state of Hawaii on the Big Island for $240 million. Now you're starting to really think maybe this guy really is, doing some dirty under the table. I don't know, man. This is like Ocean's 11 kind of mixed with a bunch of other stuff together.
It's Japanese businessmen.
Yeah. Business that starts with a Y. Leave that alone.
I mean, all right. So Matt, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think? Obviously, if you haven't read the story, it's out there. It's on ESPN. It's literally all over the whole daggum sports world. But come on, you got to think. is there some like dirty work going on here with Shohei Ohtani, or are we just, being joshed around?
Hey, look, man, fool me once, shame on what you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Why is he always in some stuff like this? He's always in some kind of stuff like this, man. All the time. He's always in some stuff like this. So I don't know, man. I believe I'm not 100% too keen on the details. I know Hawaii, real estate investor and broker, or whatever, they were suing them for. They said they got him fired from a $240 million luxury housing development.
Yeah, it's crazy.
On the Hapuna Coast.
Look, wait. Hang on. Matt, I'm so proud of you. You said it correctly.
What?
Say what coast was that again, please?
The Hapuna Coast.
I love you. So great. Excellent. Continue though, Matt.
Thank you. Yeah, man. So I mean, I don't know exactly what the issue was, but I'm pretty sure, Ohtani's people was up to no good. I mean, I'm not gonna say as usual. I don't want to, defame his character, and then we get a Diddy lawsuit against us, as you know.
I will go ahead and say it.
Nah, we're not going to do that because, as you see, Diddy's now $100 million lawsuit against everybody that defamed it, whatever. So we're not going to do that. But, when you're always in some stuff, you're always in some stuff, man. Men lie, women lie, and crap stinks. So, hey.
This whole thing is it stinks really bad. What do you think? Like, Shane, I mean, come on. You've got to agree. There's some. Now we're starting to see a pattern, right? Like there is a pattern starting to develop.
Be careful, Shane.
What I'm going to say about the issue is
why are you telling him be quiet, be careful?
Hey man, hey, because of the group that we mentioned that starts with a Y. Be careful. Be careful, Shane.
My dad taught me a long time ago. He said, "Son, you're known by the company that you keep," and right now, his choice in company isn't being kept too well. Now, be it a youngster in America for the first time, a big Japanese superstar, big barrier. I guess you think that people would probably take advantage of that at some point. I believe that happens a lot, especially with any kind of superstar athlete. But I'm going to say that he's still playing good, so it's not affecting him too much. But then again, how much more can we take before we start realizing the center of the issue?
Dude. All right, so here's what's really going on. Okay, guys, these houses. For those who, again, if you've never had the opportunity to go to Hawaii, visit. It's a beautiful place. Expensive as all get out. And I mean, oh, yeah. So, Matt, when I was there, gas was almost $5 a gallon. And that was way back when. So, I mean, come on now. And it's still that high. According to gasbuddy.com, the cheapest gas is currently $4.94 a gallon. Dang. Balling out there, guys, ladies and gentlemen.
Who are you telling? What's the
so these houses if they're on the Big Island, it's a housing complex on the Big Island, right? They're going for about $17.5 million each house. They were going to use Shohei Ohtani's status because he was going to be the first. He's going to be one of the first owners in there, right? So that was going to be. We have Shohei Ohtani who lives here. Come invest here. $240 million, right? Looks fantastic. Well, now they're like, no, we're not going to use. You can't use Ohtani. You can't get any money. I'm not going to go too deep on this article. I will. This is the article right here. I will definitely share it on the Facebook page. It's through our good friend KHO2. Rob DeMello has really mentioned this one. Again, yes.
So did Shohei sign an NIL deal?
had to have. So, it's just, oh God, look, I still believe he gambled. I absolutely still believe 100% he gambled. And for whatever reason, he threw his best friend under the bus. having to spend 5 years in jail. I don't particularly like what's going on that one. Yeah, so that's just my thoughts on that one.
Sounds like somebody's taking a fall for somebody on that one.
Yeah.
That's myself.
And if he wouldn't have gotten hurt, I think he would have been suspended. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, there's too much to really wonder what's going on this whole situation. You know, fans, let us know what you think in this. So we'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. All right, so I want to switch to a story. I sent you guys the picture today. For those who did not see it, I think it's real because Adam Schefter reported it. OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr., has announced his retirement after 10 years. This is according to Adam Schefter. After 10 years in the NFL, 10 seasons in the NFL, OBJ has decided to retire. Beckham Jr. played for the Giants, Browns, Rams, Ravens, and Dolphins, and he announced it on Tuesday. Well, did he, though? Because people started apparently flooding his inbox, his phone, his text messages, Twitter, Instagram, everything. Congratulations, happy retirement. And I don't know if you guys saw this. He's going off on anybody and everybody. If you mention the R word to him, it is, I'm blocking you right away. Get out of my inbox kind of stuff. I don't know. I think it really is time. I mean, Matt, what did he do exactly when he played for the Dolphins? Like, what was his shining moment when he last played for the Dolphins? Can you name one off the top of your head?
Oh, absolutely. Signing his contract and taking up a roster spot. I mean, depth. It was time for depth. In case one of the main wide receivers, Waddle, Hill, in case one of the boys got hurt. I mean, look, man, Odell, he was a rock star when he first came in. What was that, 2010 or something like that? Rock star when he first came in, man. That draft class was crazy from receivers. I mean, we're talking him and Mike Evans, Kelvin Benjamin at the time. Jarvis.
I'm glad you said at the time because as we know, Kelvin Benjamin decided to hit one too many McDonald's at a time.
One too many. Talk about one too many. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? I'm sorry, Shane. Let's keep it moving.
Look at Shane.
Hey. In all honesty, Kelvin Benjamin was my favorite receiver in that draft. But yeah, man, that was one of the deepest receiver classes that we'll see as far as wide receivers go. But he had a heck of a career, man. He was that rock star for the first 5-6 years of his career, man. With the blonde hair, had all the kids rocking the blonde hair. He single-handedly started the high temp phase, fro hawk thing, whatever, man.
With the sponge and all that.
Yeah, he started that, man. So and the catch, the 3-finger catch against the Cowboys that day Sunday Night Football. Yeah. Never forget that, man. I saw it live. I listened to it on the radio when I was driving up north somewhere. So hey, look, man, heck of a career. He won that Super Bowl with the Rams too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, got a Super Bowl.
He tore his leg up. Yeah.
Yeah, in the play, he would have got MVP because he had a heck of a first half. I mean, got a ring. Hey, man, let's hang him up, big dog. Let's hang him up, man. It's time. It's time, man. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, and go be a family man. It's time. But hey, if he feels he still has stuff left in the tank, who are any of us to question that? So we could also, it's time, but he kind of wants to go out on his own terms, so I respect it.
What do you think, Shane? Do you think there's some validity to the fact that he is retiring, or all this stuff that if you guys look, literally, it's like 12 or 13 posts on Twitter. He's bad-mouthing anybody who uses the R word towards him. What do you think, Shane? Do you think he is hanging his cleats up?
I think that he's got a logical reason to hang him up. I mean, he's had a great career. He's won a ring, as we mentioned already. But it's kind of a pride thing too. We've always talked about him and the locker room and how it is. Lately, it's calmed down over the years since he's grown into an older veteran in the league and moved around to a few teams. Don't be surprised if injuries start happening. He gets picked up somewhere. I think that his heart's still in the game, but his, at some point your body's got to tell you, hey, this might be enough. So we'll see what happens. If he wants to give it another go, I'm sure that there'll be plenty of teams out there that are ready that are ready to take on a veteran that they know has some sure hands and can get them a few catches and get them over the hurdle with a young roster to be a true playoff team. One that comes to mind would be Houston. I know he loves the water and stuff like that, and warmer areas and the finer equities that you find down there in Houston.
Yep. I like how you said the finer equities down there.
Yeah. So I could see them having maybe one or two kind of role guys in the receiving group get injured, and then them bring him in mid-season if he's still not ready to hang it up for good. But if he does, great career. We'll just have to wait and see how it all pans out.
All right. So the next question for both of you then: if he is hanging it up, is he a Hall of Famer?
I'd have to go back and look at the true stats.
What do you think, Matt? Do you see him as a Hall of Famer? I know it's a tough question.
I mean, if you, I got his career stats.
Read his stats to us, please.
He only has he's about maybe 13 yards shy of 8,000. Only 59 touchdowns. I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't think so. If he was able to sustain consistently, do like he did his first 3-4 seasons, then absolutely. But man, when he went to the Browns, it was just downhill, man. Those 3 years.
There we go. We're starting to mention that famed organization again, folks. The Browns.
You know what?
People tell us when you go to if you go to Cleveland, your career dies.
I'm laughing at what Trey said.
Yes, if you guys didn't see this, Trey Davis just said Kelvin Benjamin came to Panthers camp looking like a left tackle. Yeah, he was a big boy.
I remember that. I remember that. It was a topic.
I was right there with you. I wanted Atlanta to draft Kelvin Benjamin because he's like what? He was like 6'8", wasn't he? He was super tall.
I think we got Jake Matthews that draft. I think we got Jake Matthews.
I know who Jameis was getting the crab legs for now.
I love it. Oh, I love it. Yes. Oh, I love it. Oh, man. But, all right. So I got to sit there and say, if OBJ, if you are hanging it up, man, you're right. Thank you for, the exciting accolades you did for the world of football, for the sport, and the excitement you did bring a lot of excitement. We wish you nothing but the best. If you do go, then congratulations. Hey, I got to ask you guys real quick, who has the best looking logos for a mid-major college football team? And it has to be mid-major. It can't be a Power 4. It has to be a group, a G4, G5, whatever, and a mid-majors. And I have quite a few. I love some of these logos. I'm going to go and throw one out right here, obviously, is Northern Illinois. The wolf with the NIU logo is pretty, or the Husky, I should say, is pretty cool on that one. I'm even going to throw another one out here, Matt. You ready to hear this one?
Go ahead, let me hear it.
The Lobos, New Mexico Lobos. They have a pretty cool looking alternate uniform. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, it's on there. I'm not going to show because I want you guys to look it up. They're all reds, but then they have their all black mixed with the silver. Like the chrome lining of the Lobo. It's really cool, really hot. What do you think, Matt? Who do you think has one of the sexiest logos for a mid-major?
You know what? I'm gonna say this one, and the color scheme is odd because you don't really see too many color schemes like this, but I like it. I'm gonna go with North Dakota State, the Bison, man.
I love their
green and yellow.
The green and yellows.
So I like theirs, man. Another one I like, man. I really like this. Another one I like, man. I don't know.
There's so many out there. I know
there's a lot. There's a lot, man. Maybe Boise State. Maybe Boise State is just different. The blue and orange. The blue and orange, man. I mean,
I like when Boise does their all whites with the white helmet, and they have the orange.
Nice one too.
The orange Bronco on there. I love that too.
That's a nice one too.
That's a good logo on that one. What do you think, Shane?
Man, well, a couple of Tulane. I love the tee with the
like
wave,
the green wave, yeah.
And then their alternate powder blue with the navy and the green. It kind of pops with that. Another one here in the Carolinas. Up there, I call it the Boone Goon logo, the old App State moonshiner with the corncob pipe.
Yep.
That's a pretty good nod back to some times. And then another Carolina one that I like is the ECU with the skull and crossbones in the state outline of North Carolina. When they do that logo, man,
our guy Tim just
awesome.
said, Matt, North Dakota State reminds me of the Packers.
but then
I like that.
One of my favorite ones of all time, though, is University of Delaware, the Blue Hens.
The Blue Hens, but you know what they remind me a lot of? So I'm gonna be front forth on this one. When I saw Joe Flacco doing that quarterback toss challenge when he was coming out to the draft that year with him and Colt, I thought his uniforms, because they almost mirror the exact everything to Michigan.
Oh yeah, they're just powder blue and lighter yellow.
I thought Joe Flacco played for Delaware. I didn't know he played for Michigan. I kept thinking that. I'm like, I didn't think he played for Michigan, but yeah, I like that one. There's some good twists.
And then you got to go with James Madison. The old Dukes with the bulldog and the crown and everything. That logo that they have, man, I absolutely love it. And it's great to see them coming to Providence, especially being born and somewhat raised up there.
Yeah, there are so many. I'm going to throw another one out there because they're the first team that did this for all their linemen. By the way, Western Kentucky, the Hilltoppers. Remember the Hilltoppers? They just came out with their helmets for every position, right? And it was really cool how they did that. And they had their all black uniforms, and they have the little.
They were the first ones to come up with the chrome helmet, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, that's right. They are. I like them. I think that Western Kentucky's got a pretty cool looking alternate logo and good logo in general. I mean, I really. But what do you guys think? Look. John just said Western Kentucky has weird helmets. They do. All right. So I was trying to I can't remember what the character's name is that hit the Helltopper character.
Like a red blob.
Yeah, it's weird. It kind of looks like
that waves a towel.
It looks like Kermit the Frog mixed with Fozzie mixed with literally every Muppet there ever was on there. It's really interesting. But there fans who are watching right now, let us know what mid-major do you think has a really like sexy logo. We want to hear it on that one. All right, so you guys did get if you didn't get the message, this is the Mountain West MAC Mid-American Conference Challenge. All right, these are the matchups that are actually taking place. Which, by the way, another one, Matt, you didn't mention on there, Bowling Green. The Falcons have they have a pretty cool logo on there. I like theirs too.
The color scheme's just blah.
Yeah, the color scheme. That is true. The color schemes are correct. But what's also a weird color scheme, but I like the area though. I would like to go visit is Wyoming. Wyoming has a pretty cool logo. It's a cowboy because the Wyoming Cowboys. He's riding the Bronco, bucking the Bronco. I think it's really cool. That's just my thoughts on there. But there's so many good. I wonder if the Ducks change. Actually, so funny you said that, Brian. University of Oregon, Matt, correct me if I'm wrong. Last year it was 357 total combinations. Is it? And they said they were going to have some new ones. Is it? It's gone up, hasn't it? Or is it still the 357?
I think it's still at that number. I don't know how they can go up more.
I don't either.
I think it's still at that number. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Oregon has.
I think when I read they're starting to retire jerseys throughout the years now.
They should because they haven't played some of these in forever.
Yeah, they give them a 4 or 5 year stretch, and then they go ahead and retire them, and then just come out with completely new dual concepts and stuff like
that. John just said Kansas State has the most unique logo. Bill Snyder is a legendary coach for Kansas State. The logo is now a template for a lot of high school logos. including Patrick Mahomes. That is very true. Absolutely. All right, so let's go to the Mountain West Conference MAC Nation Challenges. That's going to be starting up this year. University of Ohio, Matt, takes on Boise. I'm not sold on Boise. What about you, Matt and Shane? Are you guys sold on Boise, or do you think Ohio actually legit could pull an upset? And don't mind Stella; she's playing with her squeaky toy. What do you think, Matt?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I gotta see these teams play, man. I want to see if Boise if they can keep up what they did last year. We know a big piece of their offense is gone, but I want to see if they can just do a plug and play, or if they're actually going to have to revamp their offense. So I want to see what they can do. But I wouldn't be surprised. Ohio, a real strong team. They got a lot of good players coming back, so I won't be surprised if Ohio pulls out that.
But we know, though, Matt, we know this, that Boise for decades has been a run-first offense, and I think they will reload. What do you think, Shane? Do you think Ohio has a wing and a prayer, or no, against Boise?
Ohio's a decent team, as Matt mentioned, but I do see this game mid-third quarter, fourth quarter. The recruiting and the depth of Boise will eventually show its head, especially like it does every game early in the season. I mean,
yeah, pretty much.
You're going to have that unless something happens with Ohio's offense, which the MAC's not known for their high-powered offenses at all.
Nope.
I don't see them, unless they've got a huge lead going into halftime or something. But that third and fourth quarter, those teams like as in Boise State and your bigger teams that have had recent success and the money's flowing into the program and they're getting these recruits and transfers, you'll see that overcome. And I think it'll be overwhelmingly overcome this year. You'll see in these early games against some lesser opponents on how it looks, because you're going to have those starters, but you're still not going to have that depth, even though you're getting a lot more of talent spread out throughout. You still don't have the depth.
Yeah, you're right. You absolutely are right on that one. All right, so here's the next one that's going to be really cool. Miami of Ohio, which I didn't know this, y'all, until we talked to Ashley Lilly, which, Matt, you remember we had Ashley Lilly on. Great guy.
I do.
Miami of Ohio came to University of Hawaii, and they had a shootout. And when I mean there's a shootout, I'm talking it was more than 100 points was scored between the two. Hawaii won 52-51. November 17th, I believe, of 2001 is when Ashley Lilly was playing there. But Miami of Ohio is going to be taking on UNLV, the Rebels. I'm going to go ahead and just say that's going to be a UNLV all day. UNLV has always been the problem child, has always been the ugly redheaded stepchild for the Mountain West Conference, the WAC, everything, right? So what do you think, Matt? Do you think that Miami has a hope and a prayer, or does UNLV just absolutely mollywop them?
Man, I think this is one of the few ones that I can say is going to be a kind of a blowout. I think, I think UNLV is going to come out guns blazing and show what they showed last year, man. They're going to come through and they're going to just, they're going to run the ball, hit them with play action and call it a day. Make big plays. I just don't think Miami is going to be able. Miami of Ohio is going to be able to stop the big plays.
What do you think, Shane?
Oh yeah, UNLV will be a contender in the Mountain West this year.
Yep.
So
100% agree on that one.
They got the NIL situation straightened out with that quarterback that redshirted, or he came to UNLV from where, Nebraska, wasn't it?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, they got him starting this year. So I mean, and he was having a season for the first 3 games before they didn't give him that NIL money.
Yep.
So
still money talks. It absolutely talks.
Yeah, but watch for them to make noise this year in the Mountain West, and watch for them to come out and the quarterback come out and have a statement game And I could easily see 56-17, something in that nature.
I actually agree because UNLV, I've watched them for a long time. We've seen them a lot, and they're not a joke. They could be 0-7 and they could still give you absolutely the biggest amount of fits. That's how good they are. All right, so this one's going to be kind of interesting. I'm actually going to go in the waiver of the MAC team on this one, but Buffalo is going to be taking on Colorado State University this year. Matt, I'm going to go ahead and say Buffalo because Buffalo, we know what they are capable of. They just won the Bahama Bowl again last year. Shout out to them, absolutely. And they are one of the teams that is reportedly leaving, possibly going to be leaving the MAC to go to the AAC. What do you think, Matt? Do you think Colorado State has a chance with Buffalo, or does Buffalo just, mop the floor with them?
Oh, fun fact: a lot of people don't know Khalil Mack came from that school, but yeah, man.
Don't know that. A lot of people don't know that.
Really?
I know that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Okay. I'm about to say, I said fun fact. A lot of people don't know that. That's where Khalil Mack came from. Yeah, man. Another year when we drafted Big Beasley because they got Khalil Mack. But anyways, let me go back to that.
We're not going to talk about Thomas Mitchell's flaws. Come on now.
I know, but now I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna go Buffalo here, man. With Colorado State, we got to kind of take a look at them last year.
They're the bottom feeders as of late with the Mountain West Conference.
Yeah, they didn't. I didn't really see. I didn't really see any moves that kind of made them get better as far as Colorado State goes. But yeah, I think Buffalo's they're gonna actually mollywop them.
What do you think, Shane? Do you think Buffalo actually can hang with the big boy? Well, the big boy, as they call it, for Colorado State, or does Colorado State do the thing?
Man, I can tell you, this is one game that I can, as you see down here, money lines. I'm going to say this is a straight. This is an even pick'em.
Yep.
Kind of game. I think it could go either way. Both teams have had struggles in the past couple of years, and hopeful moments in the past couple of years. So, but I think this is just going to be one of those pick'ems, and this is the only matchup out of the whole thing that I really have as a straight pick'em game. It's going to be evenly matched, but I do believe Buffalo and their experience and, the season that they had last year will carry it over there towards the end of the game, probably.
I like that. And look, Seth, you're right. Colorado State, they used to be the team to watch for bowl games. I loved their running attack. I mean, I hated playing. I hate playing them because we face them and they tend to Hawaii can come into the game undefeated and they have to play Colorado State, and Colorado State always gives them fits. But it's a great environment, absolutely, and I really am looking forward to it. This one I'm about to tell you guys, that's not even a question. It's not even a competition, and for obvious reasons. Fresno State and Bowling Green, I'm going to go ahead and say right now, and if you guys don't know the answer to this question, Bowling Green is absolutely going to get waxed by Fresno State. Fresno State is favored actually to win the Mountain West over Boise, and this is Boise's last year in the Mountain West, and then they joined the Pac-12 2.0. However, I could see this absolutely going the way of Fresno, was it on like Donkey Kong? What do you think, Matt? Do you think Bowling Green, Shane, what do you think? Do you think Bowling Green has a legit argument in this matchup, or is it just Fresno all the way?
I think it's going to get ugly. I think Fresno's going to come out and, they're going to get their run game started from jump, and then they're going to, just proceed to run away with the game. So I got to go Fresno State here.
Shane?
I'm definitely going Fresno State here, and shout out to new Fresno State quarterback EJ Warner, Kurt Warner's son.
Yes, he just got relegated to QB1.
Yes, so shout out to him for that. He's been where I believe somewhere in Rice before his stop there in Fresno, but he's led about 1,000-yard passer every year so far. And is doing great. I'd love to see big things from them in this offense. They do have a great running game, as Matt mentioned. So I believe this one will be a bad kind of thoroughfare for I believe it's Eddie George's first game as the head coach, Sarah Bowling Green.
Yep.
So
It's
sad to see that, but we'll see. How much culture and influence Eddie George has brought into that program here. So it's going to be a great game to see to start off with. But Fresno State, big time.
John just said, just a friendly reminder that both Kurt Warner's sons are 2-0 versus KU. Hey, Kurt Warner is not, you can't bat an eye. He's really good at what he is. All right, so I don't want to go too far on time on this one, but I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm going to give these matchups, and then you guys just do a thumbs up, yes, thumbs down, no. Okay. All right. So Western Michigan is taking on San Jose State. San Jose State, yes or no on the win, Matt?
I'm gonna go San Jose State. Yes.
All right. Next one, Toledo, a potential future Mountain West Conference opponent for football, is taking on New Mexico. Yes or no on win? This is a win. This is a loss. Shane, yes or no? Who wins? Does Toledo win or do they lose? Shane has them win. What do you have, Matt?
I'm gonna go with Toledo on this one.
I like that. Absolutely. All right. The guaranteed after this year, next year will be a Mountain West Conference matchup. Northern Illinois is taking on the University of Hawaii. I think Hawaii wins. And I think Hawaii wins like big. Win, Matt, or lose? What do you think, Matt, for Hawaii?
Hawaii gets thrashed. Now I'm just playing. I think Northern Illinois is going to win that one. I'm sorry. I think Hawaii is going to win that one. I'm sorry.
All right, Shane. Hawaii or Northern Illinois? Oh my God, you're fired.
I'm sorry. I'm going to say the same thing as that first game. Their depth will show late.
All right.
Interesting.
Seth just said Hawaii wins big. All right, so here's one. I know the answer from everybody, but I want to hear it. The Akron Zips, a team that flings the ball 1,000 times a game, hardly runs. They're taking on the bottom feeders in Utah State. Matt, does Akron win or do they lose?
I'm gonna have Akron with the victory here.
Whoa.
I think this one's gonna be a surprise. I think Akron's gonna win here. Watch.
Woo! Shane,
let's do it.
Win, loss. Does Akron win or do they lose?
Hey, you sure that you didn't have to fall and hit the back of your head or something? And get some stitches? That's why look.
I think out of this whole challenge, I think this is going to be an upset. I think it's going to be an upset.
Well, I'll be zippy if it does, but
I'm sure you would.
No.
All right, Eastern Michigan taking on Air Force. Does Eastern Michigan, Matt, win or lose?
I'm gonna go with Air Force in this one. Air Force wins. I'm gonna go with
All
Air
right,
Force.
Shane.
Air Force, and shout out to the upswing on the Service Academy performance in the last few years.
I like it. All right, so the next one, and look, Brian just said they're going to lose. All right, the next one is Central Michigan. And by the way, shout out to the whole state of Michigan. Central Michigan, they're taking on San Diego State. I'm absolutely it's going to pain me to say this, but I think San Diego State absolutely wins. And I hate the Aztecs. I've always hated San Diego State, even before I was a Hawaii guy. But Matt, does Central Michigan win? Or do they lose?
The Aztecs are going to take this one.
Okay. What do you think, Shane?
Aztecs.
Oof. All right. The next one, and I swear, Matt, if you say this team is going to win, I'm going to like take your fanhood away. Ball State and Wyoming. If you say Ball State wins, I'm going to take that beanie off your head. I'm going to tell Georgia Tech that you are a traitor. What do you think? Win or loss?
No, man. Actually, I can see Wyoming pulling this one out. So, I think Wyoming wins this one.
Shane? Wyoming, Ball State. And if you say Ball State,
Say it.
don't say
Cowboys.
Kansas. Oh, there you go. All right. This last one is actually going to be pretty good because they're both bottom feeders. Is Kent State and Nevada. This is a coin toss one, man. What do you think, Matt? Win or loss? Does Wyoming win? Does Nevada win or do they lose against Kent State? Because Kent State can beat people. They've shown it quite a bit. They can win. Of course, they just did just go 0-12. I'm just saying, but
exactly. I'm gonna go with Nevada here.
Jane,
Wolfpack.
All right. Look. This is literally the consensus is Nevada is going to win. Yeah, it's going to be a fun matchup indeed. I got to let you guys know. All right. So I did tease. I said that Buffalo could be leaving. All right. So Buffalo has had informal conversations with the AAC. They do want to leave the MAC. The MAC, I think, might be a dying breed, honestly. It's just a real possibility. Bowling Green has also had conversations with Conference USA and the AAC. But here's what I'm gonna get you ready to hear this. This is gonna blow every mind away. Bowling Green had a phone conversation. What do we need to do to join the ACC?
Whoa!
I'm just saying it is a bombshell. That's literally they asked, "What do we need to do?" And if
they need to move heaven and earth. That's what they need to do.
A lot.
And look, see, he just said, John said, MAC Nation is dying. It's dying. It really, it's kind of all right. So the MAC just added a new team, new school. And if you don't know, it's University of Massachusetts, the Minutemen. They are joining the MAC because nobody else wants them. And it's understandable. They're not really good right now. But there are teams that are fishing to find ways to, and I promise you guys, this is a real set.
It's sad too. It's sad too that we're looking at these games and the two teams that are going to leave, and the three teams that are definitely going to leave, other than Buffalo for the Mountain West, are the teams that are favored, if not, half and half kind of pick 'em kind of games that they have. So, I mean, you got to see that they're losing their top tiers. And, I could see that being definitely absorbed by the CUSA and the American.
So,
but I don't know.
That make the MAC the most money, and it's not a lot. The three schools that right now make a lot of money is Ohio University, and another one is Northern Illinois, and another one is Toledo. Well, Northern Illinois is leaving to go to the Mountain West Conference. Toledo is supposed to pick up conversations again after this year, and there is a very real possibility start of 2028 season. We could see Toledo, heck, even the 27 season, we could see Toledo in the Mountain West Conference. But yeah,
don't take away Mac Wednesday from me.
Oh, gotcha. I love watching football. I got to sit here and say this though, and it's really sad what's going on. College football absolutely hates mid-majors, and it is very well documented. For people who don't know this, it's written in the current college football playoff. No MAC team can get into the college football playoff. It's not right. It's definitely not fair for small schools. Give them the opportunity. Last year, Northern Illinois did show they can beat a big team, and they upset Notre Dame at Notre Dame, just saying. All right, so Shane, this one's going to kind of go for more as you. Mariano Rivera, unfortunately, he is not in the news for a good reason. He everybody knows he's the GOAT closer the greatest closer of all time in Major League Baseball. Well, he tore his Achilles tendon on Saturday. What is going on with the world of sports, guys? I said a couple years now. I'm thinking it's like 4 years in a row now. There has been significant injuries happening with the Achilles. Like, what can we do? What do you think needs to be done, Shane, to reduce the amount of Achilles tears that we're seeing? I mean, we're seeing at such an exponential rate.
So, the injury with Mariano happened during the Old Timers Day game that they have annually there at Yankee Stadium. Andy Pettit was out there with him. Believe he was playing outfield, and he said just when he took off for a pop fly, and just that little twitch, he heard a pop, and just didn't move from there. This is a freak accident, so kind of deal. But we are seeing more and more Achilles injuries in professional sports. Not only professional sports, we're talking about a lot of people are getting these Achilles injuries when it comes down to like playing pickleball and stuff like that, pickup basketball. It's become an issue, not only for the professional athlete, for the everyday athlete, and it's just the simple stress and movements of these of what we do to try to improve our game at these sports.
You're right.
So it's stretching is one of the biggest things that you can do to help prevent it. It's going to happen. The NBA, I believe, has done a study because of the injuries this past year, and they've broke down the percentages of the low top, mid top, and high top shoes and Achilles injuries that they've had. Not only injuries, but like sprains, any kind of ankle injury. They broke it down, and I believe it was like a 47% less likely chance if you were wearing a high top shoe. And then you increase that some with taping your ankles. So, I mean, I know when I played football, we had a trainer and we got taped up in anything.
I did too. Yep.
So,
And it makes a difference. It really does.
It does. And I mean, we got lathered down with it was like a horse muscle rub. You bought it down at the Feed and Seed. It was
sure you did.
It was BioFreeze.
Look at that.
It was BioFreeze times 100. But
sure.
it worked great. To get your muscles going and stuff like that. Of course, we didn't cramp on the field. So
that's true. The way we didn't cramp was when what we did was we had a boatload of oranges, and I mean, God. And then
pickles.
It was like
pickles.
Really hot. Yes, I was about to say pickle juice. We had to drink a cup this much. It was about that much in there of pickle juice. We had to drink it.
We had to. If every skill position player had to eat either 2 large dill pickles or 2 cups of pickle juice. The Thursday night meal, and the Friday pregame meal. And then
you ate before your game? I sure as heck didn't.
Oh, we ate at 3:00, and then we weren't allowed to leave. We went into the gym. They rolled out the cheerleading mats for us, cut off all the lights, and we just sat there till about 3 hours before the game, and then we hopped into the locker room. We got ready, and then we went down. Did all that good stuff.
We kind of were in the same boat. We had to get, obviously you have class all day on Friday.
Oh, well, I had senior dismissal though, so I was lucky.
Oh, lucky. But now I will say this: if we had to travel though, we would have half day. We would leave we'd leave at 12. And even if we were going 15 minutes down the road, we would leave at 12 and we would go to the opposing team, and we would actually. There were players who ate. I would not eat. I couldn't do it.
15 minutes down the road. For us, it was a 2-3 cop escort in. Like, you show up there, you hop off the bus, you put your pads on, you go to the stretch lines, and then you get ready to play. It is extremely competitive and extremely hostile when you talk about towns of 3, 4, 5,000 people, and you've got 7, 8, 9,000 people at the games.
Oh, yeah. So Matt will tell you this too, Shane. Roswell Milton, it's the biggest rival in North Metro Atlanta. Huge, right? Well, it got so bad for a while that, yes, we would leave to go to play Milton at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. The game didn't play till 7:30 that night. And the reason that we were the only ones that started at 7:30 because of how severe of a rival it is. They had to get enough police there to like prevent anything from happening. Oh yeah, it was a mess. But I can remember many times I would sit there and be like, what am I going to do for the next 7.5 hours? I can't do this all the time. It was just frustrating. So, but yeah. All right. So look, real quick, I want to mention this story, and then Shane's got a story he's going to talk about. Y'all, Jacksonville Jaguars, they absolutely hit a gold mine with their kicker. I mean, the dude Cam Little just blasted what will be, if it was a regular season game, which is complete and utter bogus. It should be a regular, just in general. He hit a 70-yarder. He still had room for another 10 yards on this kick. He could have made an 80-yarder. Did we just officially, Matt, did we just see Justin Tucker's replacement, or are we going to see more kickers eventually be able to hit 60, 70-yarders without any problems?
I don't think he could have went 10 more yards, maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, it was about 10 more yards. He could have gotten another 10.
No.
It was incredible.
I'm going 2 or 3. I'm going 2 or 3.
It was a great.
Then he's at the crossbar.
Yeah, it was a great kick, man. Don't get me wrong. It was a great kick. People got to understand Justin Tucker's been hitting high pressure kicks for a long time, man. You know, it's different when it's
the first time in a long time. I think like 10 plus years that we're not going to see Justin a number 9 jersey with the last name Tucker on it for the Ravens.
Yeah, that is true, man. But this kid, you're gonna start seeing a lot more kickers that can come out that can kick like that, man. You're gonna start seeing a lot more. I mean, that's just this natural progression of the game, man. You athletes bigger, stronger, faster.
But he's technique. Like a little guy. I mean, he's shorter than Shane.
Technique. It's all technique, man. You know how these kids come up nowadays, like with basketball, they just do skill training. They don't do like one-on-one and play games. And like they just do skill training. That's how all it is, man. It's skill training. So yeah, you're gonna see him. You're gonna see some more kickers coming out like that, man, soon. But yeah, man, heck of a kick. I gotta give props where it's due. Heck of a kick.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing.
Well, and I mean, Tucker made his living off his accuracy. I mean, really in kicks over 60 yards, which there's only been 41 of them in NFL history, and only 7 of those were before the year 2010. So if that tells you anything of where the kicking game is
evolution
going.
of kicking, yeah.
But to tell you this fact, he only has 1 kick on that list. Only 1 kick on that list.
Seabass, Sebastian Janikowski.
Yeah. So I mean,
God, I miss Sebastian Janikowski. He was
right,
but he only had that 1 kick on the list, and it wasn't just like this is their longest one. No, they listed multiple ones throughout the years that did it multiple times. But that's the thing. And then I mean, we're still yet to see it in a regular season game. I think the preseason is going to be where we're going to show off these kickers and show like, hey, if this is the 4th quarter and we got to win a game, this is what we're going to. But in any other situation coming down to it, I think teams nowadays are going for it more than anything in that situation. So may we see it again, possibly, but it's not going to be an accuracy thing from now on. It's going to be let me see how far I can boot it so I can, make these 3 points to get us into the half or get us to win the game in overtime or the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, shout out to Cam Little, though, for real, man. If you, even if you don't make the Jaguars, you're going to make somebody's roster. Absolutely. Shout out to him indeed. Look, John just asked, is this the start of a punter kicker mixed breed? It's a possibility. It really is. We'll see. All right. So Shane's got a really cool story, a sports story he's going to share with us. Shane, the floor is yours, man.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not really a cool feel good story. It's kind of more one of those things of, hopefully perseverance becomes a full circle and he can finally win one. But Mr. Tommy Fleetwood had the lead going into the final round last week of the first round of the FedEx Cup. and blew it going down the stretch. He had a 2-shot lead going in 16. And then eventually lost to Justin Rose, who ended up in a 3-hole playoff with JJ Spawn, and he didn't even make the playoff. So he has never won a PGA champion or a PGA Tour event. He's one of the greatest in the world, top 8, I believe. He is number 8, but he's got he's got 6 second place finishes, 6 third place finishes, 29 top 5 finishes, and 42 top 10 finishes. All that being said, that's in 161 starts on the PGA Tour. He's won 8 events internationally, but none on the PGA Tour yet. We're going into a BMW Championship this weekend there in Maryland that he finished 5th in last year. So, the way he's playing golf, and, maybe that putter will come around for him and close it out this week. But, good luck to him, and, wish the best for him, and, go chase that number 1.
All right, so I got to mention this to you guys, and tell me if it feels weird to you people watching. We love watching golf, but we don't see Tiger anymore. It's just weird that every year when the season starts winding down for the golf season, we don't see Tiger Woods. It's hard to wrap my brain around that. So I don't know about you guys, but it's very hard. Matt, do you have any sports stories you'd like to share with the world today, sir? You're muted.
Absolutely, I actually do, man. I just want to highlight this preseason game that happened a few days ago, past weekend. It was the Browns versus the Panthers.
Oh boy!
And what we saw. First of all, I'm going to go to the Panther side. I wanted to look out and see what their rookie wide receiver.
I knew you were going to mention him.
Can I finish? Torrey McMillan.
Can I finish?
Big body receiver. He caught this really, really good pass on the sideline, man. He had to go up and get it. It was a really good throw, but also a really better reception. But the main reason also why I want to talk is I want to talk about Shedeur Sanders.
Here we go.
Hey now, we're gonna give respect to where it's due. Shedeur, even though it was against a pedestrian Panthers third string defense that probably gonna be working in Quick Trip next week. He went 14 for 23, 138 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now, yeah, those numbers aren't really too mind-boggling, but it's just the way the touchdowns happen, just the throws that were made, the darts that were thrown in between players. It was super tight windows that he was able to fit those balls into. So, man, I just want to kind of acknowledge that Shedeur Sanders definitely looked better than the 5th round where he was selected at. Just kind of want to put that out there.
Okay. I like that. I absolutely do. All right. So real quick, who has the best nighttime football games? I mean, this one I actually completely forgot.
Shedeur Sanders Rookie of the Year.
I'm sorry. I'm not here right now. Leave your name and number and we'll call you back.
Sorry about that. Go ahead, Randy. Go ahead.
So, all right. I love that I said that. But there's so many places who do it amazing for college football at night. I mean, look, Shane's got one right now on his screen.
Oh boy. VT.
But there's so many out there. I'm trying to think I'm gonna narrow it down. Let's do it to 2. Give it to Ralph, man. It's good to see you, brother. Thank you for tuning in. All right, Matt, go to you. Give me 2. I don't care what level they're at. They can be NIA all the way up to FBS. Which 2 give the best nighttime college football games?
Oh man, I got to go to Sanford Stadium, UGA. Man, I got to go them first because I've been able to attend a few of those. The atmosphere is crazy, very crazy atmosphere, man. And 9 times out of 10 they win those games. So, but yeah, man, gotta definitely go UGA there, man, just because I've experienced it. But another night game. I'm gonna go Ohio State as well, man. I'm gonna go Ohio State. They always have really, and it's the level of competition that they play. They always have really great night games.
That is true. That is very true. All right, Shane. So we kind of know the first one because it's sitting right behind you. But give us your two, please.
Oh yeah, well, of course the first one right there. So I'll give my two more behind that, and I'm going to go different directions on them. My number two is going to be in Eugene, Oregon. The Ducks in the night game.
Stadium?
Yeah,
yes, Austin Stadium is something different,
man. And then number three, because of the capacity, and then you got the Tiger right there where you come out. LSU and Death Valley. It's going to be interesting to see. How everything pans out that first game of the season with them and Clemson. But that night game that they have every year is something to watch.
I like the choices. I'm going to say Penn State gives one, the whiteouts. I mean, in case if you've missed it, guys, the whiteout game at Penn State is phenomenal. It's where the entire stadium dresses up in white. The players usually they don't have their white on. Although they had done it a couple times. It's pretty cool. But I say Penn State's got a good nighttime repertoire. Of course, University of Hawaii has a good one. For those who have never been to University of Hawaii game, when I went there, they did. They used to have like Billy the Warrior. Great guy. If you guys remember, we had. Sam Fehoko on Billy Fehoko's son was on the University of Hawaii drum squad back when they played at Aloha Stadium. Braden Fehoko, who plays for the Steelers now, everything. It's a fantastic environment. Now they actually have a cheerleader ride a surfboard out, and they play the Hawaii 5-0 theme song to them coming out. It's really cool. But when they do the nighttime games is when it gets even more electric. They put the tiki torches along the walkway out, and they have them all lit. Well, they have a warrior. He runs out and he lights all the tiki torches, and then he does a version of the haka dance. Haka, it's supposed to come back from what Coach Chang said. They're coming back this year with it. It's called the ha'a because the haka is trademarked with New Zealand. But that's a good one. But you know what though? Shane has a really good one right there behind him. With Lane Stadium, but Neyland, University of Tennessee, man, they do it differently, And by the way, I got to give a shout out to my stepdad, guys. I got a really somber moment I got to mention here. My stepdad, for those who don't know, he does have a degenerative brain disorder. It is called supranuclear palsy. And Brian, if there's a bear in your neighborhood, man, watch out. But, it's called supranuclear palsy. It's 1,000 times worse.
There's one in the front yard.
Hey, man. If there's a bear in your neighborhood, you need to move. Sorry about that, Brandon. Go ahead.
I beat one down the driveway, and I'm sorry about that, but I had to interrupt there. I got one that we meet down the driveway about once every 3 weeks.
See? Nah.
It's only about 75 to 100 pounds, so it's not a big one.
That means mom is somewhere lurking.
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely it is. So, my stepdad has really, unfortunately, declined, and I love him to death. Think nothing but the best of him. But unfortunately, today, guys, a real somber moment happened. He did stop breathing for about 3 to 4 minutes. They did revive him. Thank God for that. But if you guys, everybody's watching, please just think of my stepdad, Dave. He's a great guy. He really is. He's a University of Tennessee alumni. He loves the school. But Neyland Stadium is just something different about it. The old Rocky Top cheer on there. Yeah, it's amazing. But you know what, though? I'm actually going to give another shout out to a couple schools here in my neck of the woods. Clemson has a great nighttime atmosphere. But you know what has a good one, too? And it pains me to say this, and I hate Columbia. But I've always never liked Columbia, South Carolina, but University of South Carolina, they have a really good moment when they do their nighttime celebrations. So shout out indeed to all those we've mentioned on there. But guys, I also got to mention to you, we're gonna do a couple honorable mentions. I'm excited about this one. We always give, as you guys know, we always give good honorable mentions. And my first honorable mention, Rondell Moore. Man, this breaks my heart to see this. He's done for the a second year in a row. Tore his knee up again for the Minnesota Vikings. I wish him nothing but the best. But when you've had back-to-back season-ending injuries in the preseason, hang it up. It's time.
Same knee or different knee?
Same knee.
Oh.
Yeah. It's time to just go ahead and hang it up. Absolutely.
Thomas Davis said, "Not me."
That's true. All right, so Matt, give me your honorable mentions. I want to hear an honorable mention for you, please, and then we're going to go to Shane.
Oh man, my first honorable mention I'm gonna give to Brandon Keeler and Shane Owen, guys. I'm gonna give it to them for holding it down. I've been kind of in and out of the lineup for a bit, man, but they've been holding it down, keeping the entertainment factor very strong, keeping you guys thoroughly entertained. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Brandon Keeler and Shane Owen right there. Money lines.
I love it. All right, Shane, what are your honorable mentions, please, sir?
Oh yeah, well, first one I got is I was kind of somber in my sports story, but I want to turn that around on my honorable mentions, and first one I got is shout out to Asia Wilson. Congratulations, first WNBA player in history to complete a 30-point, 20 rebound double-double.
Yes.
I believe she ended up with I think 32, 20, and 5. Just shout out to her, congratulations, and showing that she's back in that true MVP form again.
I like that. I'm gonna give an honorable mention. Shout out to John Gruden. He officially is gonna win. It looks like he might win his lawsuit against the NFL for the emails. John Gruden is a fantastic coach. Absolutely. And by the way, I don't know if you guys knew this. John Gruden's son is a strength and conditioning coach. The dude's like 5'8", and there's a video of him standing next to an offensive lineman. This dude is like 6'11", like I swear, not really 6'11". He's really tall, right? But he just looks so tiny, but he's built. So absolutely give a shout out to John Gruden. Matt, who's your next honorable mention, sir?
My next honorable mention goes to a lot of players that are in the WNBA. As you know, we have a show called Money Lines coming up soon where we talk about the over-unders of a lot of things. Well, guys, these WNBA players, I spent $5 and they won me $300. So shout out to, Asia Wilson, Nikki Hillman, Paige Beckers, all these ladies out here, man, for helping your guy have a nice, happy Christmas coming up. That's it. But yes, guys, sports betting, start getting into it. This is pretty much a shout out in the honorable mention of sports betting in total. Just kind of get with it, guys, kind of get in the program. Easy money, guys. If you know anything about sports, easy money. Just do yourself a favor.
Just point and win, right? Shane, what's your next honorable mention, sir?
Next honorable mention is going to be a big shout out to the Big Dumper. He recently tied.
I love that he has that name. He has no care in the world about it either. Cal Raleigh, come on, the dude's got the best name ever.
Oh yeah, and we touched on it a few episodes ago. If y'all are watching, newly go back and watch. We're out there on all platforms, most all episodes. So, he tied Griffey's home run record for a Mariner. He's just tied for second now for catchers of all time with Johnny Bench, probably one of the greatest catchers of all time. And then he's only 3 behind Perez tying him, so 4 behind taking the record overall. I'm going to be biased, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. He will be the first 50 home run catcher that we have.
I like it. I do like that. Look, John just wanted to give a quick shout out. Yes, the KC Current of the National Women's Professional Soccer League. They have a 14-point lead on the table. That's the biggest lead. Whew, man, congratulations to them indeed. And then he also said, and the Current are also on an 8-game winning streak. Ooh, hey. And then look, Brian just said, good job, Matt, on the predictions. All right, and then my final honorable mention, Jordan Love had a procedure in his thumb, and from what our good friend Ben also said, is Packers wide receivers they're falling like what is it, iguanas out of the sky kind of thing on
every year
today.
Every year
they're absolutely getting decimated by injuries. So that's my shot on that one. Matt, give me your final honorable mention, please.
My final honorable mention goes to Jerry Jones. We want to thank you for all of the highlights and all of the fun and the talk that you provide us every summer. Every summer. It's always something. It's always something dumb. Thank you very much. And do not sign Micah Parsons. Please don't sign Micah Parsons. Please
just send Micah to the Atlanta.
I don't care. He can go anywhere. If he went anywhere, it'd be a travesty, and I will sit back and love it. So, thank you, Jerry Jones.
Hey, Dak gets hurt. They need a quarterback. Kirk Beans to Dallas for Micah.
I mean,
we'll throw in whatever he wants. We'll throw in 3 first-round picks, Kyle Pitts.
You can have Kyle Pitts. Go right ahead.
Candy sticks, shoes that fit. It don't matter.
If ands and butts for candy and nuts.
Throw anything in for Parsons.
Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5.
Ooh,
I love it.
Speaking of that, man, I don't think we got to talk about.
Nope, do not say his name. His name is void and where prohibited, and that's this show. We're not. I had to do it. Come on, I'm allowed. That's just funny. No, but Shane, give me final honorable mention. Then we'll have Matt talk about Bronny James and the glorified college league.
Oh man. Okay, so my final shout out is to.
If you say Bronny James, come on now.
No. It's going to be to Mr. Dana White, the UFC, and Paramount Network coming together on a record-breaking $7.7 billion 7-year deal, $1.1 billion a year. But listen, Paramount Plus subscriptions $12.99 right now. Mm-hmm. They are going to air all 43 UFC events live.
Wow.
They will have all 30 fight nights that they normally have on ESPN Plus. And then they will have all 13 pay-per-views that they normally have on ESPN Plus that will no longer be pay-per-views.
So it's no longer on ESPN Plus at all?
No, not 2026. 2026 starts it.
No, that's bigger than huge. That's bigger than big. That's huge.
But this is what we saw the movie industry do. Now we're seeing it in the sports world. They're going through these streaming networks and these streaming services to get this done, and they're getting compensated great. And with Paramount, they have CBS on board that will simulcast some of the UFC fights on their broadcast, during quiet times as well.
That'll help them out. Well, I think one or two things are going to happen there. It's either going to be, you're going to see when they have those fights, either the Paramount streams are going to drop, the servers are going to drop, but if it doesn't and everything goes well, you're going to see that subscription price go up. Yep. You're going to see it go up.
If they see it take off, they're going to be like, oh, well, anybody's going to pay anything. What's an extra $5?
Well, look at it. Look at how they do it anyway. They already have the file that they're sending to the cable networks to air the shows.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And so it's just stored digital now. And so now you can go in and grab it. And what they're hoping this does is this can keep the cost at that $12.99 because of the large influx of people, just like you saw with the Peacock Network and WWE.
Yeah, you're right. But I was just about to say, it's got, and shout out, by the way, to ESPN for the WWE conversations. Shout out, by the way, the ESPN buying NFL Red Zone and NFL Network. That's a big look. So don't put that evil on me, Matt. You see that?
I'm sorry, man. You're not going to keep that $7 fix. That is not going to happen.
That will come.
You are about to shell out some more money. You're about to shell out some more money.
Introductory rate that will be there for like a week, and then by the way, we're going to tag on an extra $100 and some odd dollars. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Where everybody can make the most money, it's going to happen. But you know,
the most money that's going to happen is what they're going to do is they're going to have CBS air one of the pay-per-views. That's going to be a big name double or triple championship match kind of deal. And CBS is going to treat it just like they do the Super Bowl and everything else, because the mixed martial arts and the combat fighting world, it's just the amount of fans that they have and the people that watch it is just crazy in its numbers. So they're going to ad space it for millions of dollars. And they're going to get paid off of it. So then that's also going to keep the cost down, because they're going to bring that in just from ad costs from all these local stations and everything else like that.
You're right. It's coming. Oh, I got to give a quick shout out, by the way, also to Matt Elliott, guys, the new University of Hawaii athletic director. He has officially done away with all pay-per-view for Spectrum Sports Hawaii. Yes, everybody in the entire state of Hawaii gets to watch University of Hawaii football live for free.
That's good.
Is that across all spectrum?
Yes.
Yes.
You're funny.
Hey, no. Hey,
yes.
Spectrum.
Yes.
Or
no, it's for Hawaii.
Somebody's got Spectrum.
Yeah.
Off the spectrum.
Yes. You know what, guys? Look, guys, we have had. You know what? Guys, we have had, hey, Coach Vince, good to see you, man. Welcome to the show, man. Happy to have you on there. Hey, guys, we've had an absolute fantastic show. I mean, obviously, it's disappointing we didn't have our guests. It's okay, though. As you see, we still had a fantastic interactive show. We really appreciate, guys, we're at 78 comments right now. Congratulations. Absolutely enjoyed it. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. By the way, Matt, John said you're not any fun because of what you talked about. Hey, John, we're telling you the truth, man. It's going to happen. It will happen.
You better enjoy it now, man. Enjoy now.
What happens to all good things? They all come to an end.
All of them. Remember back in the days when Netflix was $7, man? Remember that? Well, actually,
you remember when it's like $1.99.
Yeah, Shane might not notice because he's a kind of a young boy, but Netflix used to have these booths in different locations where you get the CD.
Mail the DVD.
You can mail them in too. You can mail them in too.
It was at the local place of thoroughfare, the Walmart.
Like CBS's, Walmart's, yeah. yeah. That used to be Netflix, man.
But I remember all that. Come on now.
You know, Shane, you are the young buck. I'm just saying, just pointing that out there.
Yeah, especially in a couple of days, man. In a couple of days, oof.
Couple of days, yeah. Wow.
A couple of days, boy.
Hi, Matt. You know that you just remind me. I gotta go order you your adult diapers, man. Congratulations on welcome to 40 here. Everything goes down.
I'm not 40 yet.
Everything's gonna fall apart the moment that you hit 40. That very first moment when it hits 12:01, you're 40 years old. You're gonna
couple of days, man.
Yeah. Soak it up while you can.
Everything is going to hurt. Absolutely.
It hurts now. Yeah, man, it hurts now.
It's going to do it worse.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse. Look, John just said I'm gonna throw hands with CBS.
How do you know? How do you know it's gonna get worse, Shane?
Because
yeah, you're not even close. Come on, what are you talking about? I'm 31. You're not even close.
It gets worse every year for me.
Oh, bad. Hey, man, I will say I got cleared to my shoulder, my knee was messed up, so I got cleared to play ball again, man. So like a week and some change ago, I went out to play ball. This is before the car. This is before that car accident or whatever. Yeah, man. First, man.
Oh, he gonna turn that ankle real quick.
I ain't turning the ankle. I ain't turning the ankle, man. It's just that I went up to. Now I went up to dunk, man. You know, I went up to dunk, and it wasn't happening, man. It wasn't happening.
You
So
completely forgot like that much of the air.
I guess I forgot how to jump, man. I mean, oof,
What is it? White man can't jump. You can't jump.
it was bad.
They say over time you shrink. It does it to your vertical as well.
Oh, my vertical has shrunk. It has shrunk. I am not springs no more, man. Brendan, I am.
You're more like shots.
I am
More
broken.
like
I am
like shots.
broken trampoline. That's what it is. Broken trampoline. That was not fun. So, you know, I got to drop these 20 pounds, get back to stretching, get back in there. I'm going to get back, Brendan. I'm going to get back. But right now, I had
40. When you hit 40, literally,
I had to let the young kids have it.
You got as much bounce as 2 busted airbags on a Cadillac.
No, hey, what was weird
God,
though,
was
Brandon?
awesome.
What was weird though, man, is that I was playing with a bunch of like 19, 20, 21-year-olds. All they want to do is shoot threes, man. Like, dude, 2 steps in front of half court threes. Whee! It's the rim.
Do that again.
That's it. Air balls, and they're missing. I go do a layup, and they're yelling at me because I went and did a layup. My teammates are yelling at me because I went and did a layup and scored a bucket.
Yeah.
Where the guy goes, making it rain. He's shooting the ball and it's bouncing like all
that
over.
That was that Ben Stiller movie, man.
What was the movie?
When he went across the dude's stomach. I think there's something about Mary, right? Yeah, that's it. I think it was something.
Was it Mary?
I think it was just something about Mary. The basketball scene when he went against the guy's chest.
No. Is it that one? All right, fans who are watching, let us remind us. It's when he goes, making it rain.
Yeah, that was the movie.
Rainmaker.
That was the movie, man.
Or is that grown ups?
No. Nah, that's not grown ups. Not grown ups. They had that basketball scene in it. Thought I was talking about.
Scene, yeah.
They did. But this is old. It's an old movie from the 90s. I think this is just something about Mary.
I think it is.
Yeah. That was before you were born, Shane.
Hey, no, that's a good movie. It's got Farva in it.
Right, Faraday. Come on.
Yeah, all right, man. Hey, we got 4 minutes. It's got
Farva in it. Yeah, let's go.
All right, so real quick reminder, guys. Friday, Lance Meadows, the play-by-play announcer for the New York Giants. He is going to grace us for 20 minutes to talk some New York Giant football, some football in general. And look, I'm not going to trash talk my elders. There you go. And then, yes, the 26th of August, we will have Vince Papale, Mr. Invincible himself. Yes, remember, there is a movie made about, it's called Invincible, about Vince Papale. Check it out. 2006, Mark Wahlberg played Vince Papale. Fantastic movie. I actually asked him about that, and he told me it was a surreal experience. So I'm looking forward to having him come on. And then again, like I told you guys, this is a tentative agreement Wednesday, the 3rd of September. Mr. Sean Alexander, the former running back for the Seattle Seahawks, who graced the Madden cover in 2007, has tentatively agreed to come on our show. His fingers crossed it keeps going to fruition September the 3rd.
I want to ask him about the Madden curse.
Oh, man, because he got hurt, remember?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I want to ask him about the Madden curse, man.
That being said,
that was the birth of Marshawn in Seattle.
Yep,
that's right.
Yep.
With that being said, for everybody who tuned in tonight, thank you guys so much for doing that. Matt, what do you tell everybody?
Hey, yeah. First of all, I'm gonna say, okay, Shane. All right, man. All right, gotcha. That history right there, boy. I didn't think you do that. I'm shocked. All right, but nah, man. Hey guys, yeah, man. Well, I'm on vacation, but I would say you guys' weekends are coming up, but you guys' weekends have already passed. Anyways, I hope you guys didn't get in trouble. I hope you didn't get a flag thrown at you. But just follow the rules, play it safe. Don't get flagged in the game of life.
Absolutely. And Shane, what do you tell everybody, sir?
Oh yeah, as always, it's been a pleasure, and everybody be safe out there. Peace, love, and bacon grease.
Peace, love, bacon grease, indeed. And as I always tell you guys, peace up, A-Town down, why is the greatest sports day there ever was. You guys have a wonderful weekend, or have a wonderful week. We'll see you on Friday. Remember, this Friday, also, the Atlanta Falcons play live on NFL Network. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy this outro. We'll talk to you soon. Good night.